Hey y'all, it's your girl Amber Ray, coming to y'all with another video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'm like on my way up there to 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna be a long way up, but please, if you can, hit that subscribe button for me. Okay, so today, first I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I actually posted it when it happened, but I ended up taking it down for, I guess, legal purposes. I was so stressed out about my job finding out, and then just stressed out, so I took the video down. But last year I was arrested for a DUI. Last year I was arrested for a DUI. Listen, I was on my way to school. I had a blunt, I had weed on me, and I was driving. I'm just gonna tell you guys a real story. So yeah, I had a blunt, I had a weed on me, I had the blunt rolled for, when I got to my destination and I could smoke on my lunch break because I was in beauty school at the time. So, yeah, and I was driving on my way to school. It was the day before I was gonna graduate. You guys, yes, the day before I was gonna graduate beauty school, I was arrested for a freaking DUI. Not for drinking and driving, but for being high while driving. So I was on my way to school, and I hit the car in front of me because I wasn't paying attention or something. So yeah, me and that guy pulled over to the side of the road, and we were just like gonna exchange insurance information, but it just so happens that a cop pulled up and wanted to be nosy what was going on, and ended up blowing up in a full investigation. Smelt weed on me because I did have the weed on me in my bra. So I did have my medical card, but when another cop came, because I smelled like weed, because the weed was in my bra, obviously, come on now, they wanted to do like a test to see if I was under the influence. So I did a test and I failed it. He said, sorry guys, there's flies at my mom's house because she has horses, lots of horses, and you open the door for 1 minute and a fly comes in. So okay, so yeah, so I did the test, I failed it. The cop said I failed it because he told me to count to 30 seconds in my head, and I only counted like 20 seconds. And then the other thing I failed was 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, counting up like that all the way to 20 or something. I don't know, that's not the way I learned to count in school, so I don't even know how to count like that. So it was just irritating. He told me after all the testing, after he humiliated me on the side of the road, literally I'm doing these tests that he wants me to do. Cars are honking, this is humiliating. I'm supposed to be at school my last day, my last full day of beauty school. Like the next day I'm supposed to graduate, so I call my school and I tell them, I'm like, hey, I got pulled over, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna probably be late. I honestly did not think I was gonna go to jail that day, and I never showed up. And like when I came to school the next day, they were just like, oh my god, we knew something happened, like we knew something had to have happened, like, and I was like, yeah, something happened, I went to jail, like really, what can they do? So yeah, it was just so stupid. Like, smoking weed has really affected my life. I just can't stay out of trouble behind it. I got in trouble for a DUI, and also, so I got arrested for that in 2019, and then in 2020 I got evicted from my apartment for smoking weed there. So you guys can understand why stopping is kind of important to me, like how I just don't want to do it forever. I want to like not be dependent on it, and it makes it harder because I'm pregnant and I'm like so nauseous and sick all the time, and it just makes it harder for me to stop right now. But I do genuinely want to stop. Like, I hope after I have my son and I get out of the hospital and I'm breastfeeding him, that I can just stop during that time and not pick up where I left off. I really want to get it out of my life because it's really just, it's not worth it anymore. Man, now I got a whole DUI on my record. So my lawyer called me today, a whole year later. Yeah, that's how long it took for the courts to process everything. A whole freaking year later, finally they came up with a plea for me. So basically, I will be doing 1 day in jail, which is completely ridiculous. 1 freaking day in jail. Are you kidding me? That is just pathetic. Like, it's literally pathetic. I do not need to go to jail for 1 day. I already went to jail for a day, the day I was arrested. Like, are you kidding me? And I'm freaking pregnant, high risk pregnancy, and you want to send me to jail for 1 day? Oh my god, you guys. So yeah, 1 day of jail, 12 months of unsupervised probation. Oh, a whole freaking list of fees. I don't know what the fees exactly are for, but there's one fee for $500. There's another fee for $500. There's one fee for $493 and another fee for $175. So with all those fees added up together, that DUI cost me at least $1,700, because that's not even counting a class that I have to take for driving under the influence and some counseling that I have to do that are part of the freaking plea. So yeah, it's 12 months of supervised probation, all these fees. Yeah, you guys, don't, if you could stay out of trouble, please. Smoking weed is all fun and games until you're freaking in trouble with DUI or possession or something, And during all this time, I did have my medical card, but because that officer said I failed my test, yeah, I went to jail that day for a DUI, and they took me and took my blood. So that's what probably took so long, is for the blood results to come back, and they said that there was marijuana in my system, which is called something different. It's called something different to where they could see if you were high in that moment, and they said I was, but I had probably smoked like 3 hours before, so obviously I was gonna be high, or obviously there's gonna be something in my system, so they just got me. I got, that cop didn't have to arrest me that day. And I want to say it's the devil, because look it, I'm about to start my new job and start saving for a new car, and boom, now they want to come up with my plea when I literally have a freaking game plan of how I'm gonna get out of Arizona, like how I'm finally gonna break free of this freaking toxicness out here. Yeah, listen, I have a plan for all this, and yeah, so sorry about that. I have a plan for all of this, and I'm gonna sign my plea. I'm gonna take whatever my punishment is. I'm gonna learn from my lesson. Smoking and driving is not acceptable at all. Please don't ever do it. I did learn a lot from the situation. Like, I had to take some drug and alcohol classes, and yeah, a lot of people get killed every year from these kind of situations. A lot of kids die, a lot of lives lost, and it's just not worth it. At the end of the day, I feel really terrible for going to jail for being under the influence and of marijuana. I luckily, by the grace of God, I've never, for alcohol, but you guys, I just don't plan on driving under the influence ever again. But this opens up a whole can of worms for me. Like, now I have all these fines, and I have to take a few classes, and my driver's license is probably going to be at stake, you know, right now it's active. Right now it's active. So once I sign my plea, we're gonna send that stuff over to the DMV, and possibly they can be like, well, you have to do this and this and this to get your license back, or, you know, but, you know, luckily I can ask for a restricted license, which will allow me to go to school and to work and to the doctor's office. I'm not in school, but which it will allow me to get to work and allow me to get to the doctors as I need. So I guess that's just what the plan is. Like I said, this is just the devil's doing. The devil is trying to distract me. This is a distraction from Texas, because stuff like this normally would be stressing me out, so to the point where I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna pay them in bulk. I'm just gonna pay them all off at once. But that's really not what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna actually take the minimum payment, whatever, with the very minimum, hopefully like $10 a month, and that's what I'm gonna pay towards these tickets until I get the money to pay them. And that will be after I have my car and after I follow my plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not gonna start busting my butt to get this done. Like, this is the devil. This is the devil, okay? This is not gonna stop me from getting out of Arizona. No, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. Like I said, I'm gonna get on a payment plan with the very minimum payments. If they take my license, then I'll get a restricted license. And I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. But guess what? Number one in my life is getting a car, being ready for my son, and getting out of Arizona. But yeah, that's my little story. That just happened today. The lawyer called me today to tell me all the news, and it's just really irritating. It's really irritating because, you know, like I said in my other videos, a lot of money has flown through our hands and we just don't realize it sometimes. And I've been had the money to pay these tickets, you know, but because the courts took so long, I was doing other things with the money when I could have been paying my tickets a long time ago, you know. But it's just really irritating. But I'm gonna get it done. Nothing's gonna stop me. Really, nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing. I promise you. Like, I'm getting out of Arizona, guys. It's very toxic out here. I just need a new beginning for me and my kids, fresh, somewhere else. So that's what happened today. Like I said, I'm gonna keep you guys updated the whole way. Like, this is just another bump in the road, but guess what? I'm just gonna go around it because we're just not, you know, I'm not gonna be stressing myself out about stuff that I can't control, you know. Like, I won't do it again. Lesson learned. But it's not gonna bring me down. I'm still gonna get out of Arizona on time. 12 months of probation, unsupervised, then I could still get out of here on time if I really put my mind to it, because moving to Texas is important to me. It's very important to me, and I'm not gonna give up on it. And this little freaking crap is not gonna stop me either. It's really not. Like, come on, $1,700. I'll be working overtime and make that in one paycheck if I really have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting this car, saving up for all this stuff that I need to save up for, which are on my wall over here. Now this is another list of things over there on the wall that need to get done. You know, it's just really a lesson learned. Like, you need to really pay attention to credit. Don't let things build up on your credit. Stay out of trouble. You know, like me, I always gotta learn everything the hard way. So that's how I do it. I lived it, I learned it. And if I didn't live it, then I ain't learning it. Better believe it. Because you never think it's going to happen to you till it happens to you. Okay? So don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and drive. Please just wait till you get home. Safe. You know. It's your girl Amber Ray. Please like this video. Please leave a comment for me. Leaving comments on my videos really make a difference. Liking them really makes a difference. And of course, subscribing really, really makes a difference. So support your girl. It's Amber Ray. I love you guys, and I'll update y'all on another date. Ooh, today was a rough one, y'all.